In today's video, I explain why you're stuck at 11% body fat and can't get any leaner. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com, and today's question, I'm going to answer one of your questions from my Instagram direct message. So, been a little busy lately with moving and traveling, but guess what? I'm back this week. I'm going to do a video every single day. So what I'd like is to get some questions in my direct message that I can answer for you guys, like the one I got here today. Because today's question really is something that I see common across the board with a lot of people that are changing fitness goals. They're not actually paying attention, or they're not adapting to the changes that their body is going through. And so let me read today's question and then we'll get started. I'm 48 years old. Almost 2 years ago, I weighed 200 pounds. Today I weigh 158 and I exercise 5 to 6 days a week, exercising twice a week for an hour, and on weekends I walk. My diet is about 1,800 calories with healthy food. I'm strong, feel good, but have not seen a change in my physique for about 6 months. I'm around 11% body fat. I cannot do it. I also noticed that I have fat in my waist, or don't know if it's excess skin. I'm 5'11", 33 inch. Yeah, so a lot to unpack here, and a lot of this comes down to your approach to getting lean. But first of all, I just want to say this. Congratulations. You've lost a lot of body fat. More than 30 pounds of body fat lost is nothing to sneeze at, okay? Actually more than 40 pounds if you're down to 158. And something to really think about here is that you had to change your life to get there. To be 11% body fat, that puts you in a rare position, my friend. So I just wanted to say congrats for that and for making those changes. And now I'm going to explain to you why you can't get there. After this brief commercial interruption, I want to tell you guys about our $50,000 transformation challenge. The sign up starts tomorrow. The Transformation Challenge kicks off on January 15th, and we are going to be including nutrition, we're going to be including meal plans, we're going to be including training plans for here at the gym and for at home. Okay, we're going to really try to include everything for you guys. We're going to be doing 2 live videos a week in the private Facebook group, and we're giving away $50,000 in prizes, guys. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm actually going to take part in it as well. And a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about when it comes to the Transformation Challenge are things that are going to apply here to you, my friend. The first thing that I noticed when someone says that they can't get past the sticking point is when they say about 1,800 calories. If you don't know exactly how much you're eating, you're not going to get to an elite level of conditioning, okay? 11%, that's very lean. Some might even consider that elite. If you want to get leaner, it becomes a more exact science. And this is what I primarily do as a contest prep coach. We are playing with very specific numbers. This is why I coach people using a macronutrient-based profile, because it's not just about 1,800 calories. It's about how those 1,800 calories are split up. How much protein, how much carbs, how much fat. What are your food choices? How is your digestion? All these things start to come into play. And I don't want to overcomplicate it. But I just want to say that if you want to get leaner, you need to be specific, okay? What I try to do as a coach is remove as many variables as possible. So when I make a change, I know it's going to change everything else. If, let's say, I tell somebody, hey, you're eating about 1,800 calories, let's try eating about 1,600 calories. If they don't actually know, are they actually eating 200 less calories? Right, that's my point, is that it becomes very specific. And to get to this place, it's usually only a place where competitors will typically go, okay? That's because they have a very specific goal. So what is your goal? Is your goal just to be a little bit leaner? How much leaner? Do you have a picture in your mind? Take that picture, put it on your computer, put it on your refrigerator, put it in your house, and keep going, keep adjusting. The way to lose body fat, it's quite basic, and there's many nuances to it that can change how it's done, but if you have body fat, you have to be creating a caloric deficit so that that body fat is being used as fuel. You can still use things like diet breaks and refeeds to bring calories up to maintenance. You can drop cardio down while you're getting the body fat off. It doesn't need to be a nonstop linear process of getting the body fat off, but the reason you're not getting there is because, well, like you said, you haven't changed anything, okay? So essentially, as a coach, what I try to do is remove so many variables. I want to make sure the sleep is good. I want to make sure supplementation and recovery is good. Then, if I know exactly what your nutrition looks like, and I know exactly what your cardio looks like, I know exactly what your daily activity and sleep look like, I can start to play with those things. So if you're eating about 1,800 calories and you don't want to change that, but you want to get leaner, it's pretty simple. You got to move more. Does that mean more cardio? Maybe. Does that mean taking more steps throughout the day? maybe. One thing I noticed early on when I was a coach was that a lot of people, when I would give them more cardio, they would actually stop doing other things. So they got another half hour of cardio this day. Well, that just means that they're a little more lazy. They're a little more tired and sit on the couch. So now we have to make sure we're actually tracking overall energy expenditure, because when we get leaner, we start to conserve energy, okay? And one of the biggest things we do to burn calories is this non-exercise activity. You see these hands moving? It's because I got a lot of energy. If I was 5% body fat, I would talk like this, and I would be very low energy, and I would be conserving. I have this energy, okay, because I've got a little extra body fat, but that's all right. The Transformation Challenge is going to take care of that for me. So I'm going to put a link below if you guys want to sign up for the Transformation Challenge, and I cannot wait for it to start. Sorry, I keep going on about it, but it's just something as a company and as a person I've been excited about for a few years, and this is our second one, and it's going to be way better than the first because we've learned so much from the first one, as you do. And again, I'm rambling. So why can't you get below 11% body fat, okay? Really, it comes down to checking in with yourself. You need to be tracking your calories every day, your macros every day for like a week. You need to track your steps, your cardio, keep a journal, and check in with yourself. If you don't hire a coach, that's what a coach does. A coach is basically someone that gives you feedback on what you're doing and makes some adjustments. Okay, this is what I do for my career. But when I coach myself, I still treat myself like a client. I take pictures, I take measurements, I weigh myself, I track everything. And if I'm not making progress, I say, I don't really feel like cutting food this week, so you know what I'll do? I'll just make it a point to do a little bit more cardio. And I'll say, you know what? I don't have time for more cardio. This week, I can just go ahead and reduce food a little bit more. That is ultimately why most people fail to get below this. It gets more difficult. The less body fat you have to lose, the harder your body is gonna fight you, your mind is gonna fight you, your friends are gonna fight you. You look skinny, your face is drawn in. They want you to join them in Fatville. If you want to continue on to Shredville, it's going to be a lot different process, right? A lot of people are going to encourage you for that initial weight loss. The discouraging part is that once you start to get really lean, I find that most people don't really like that. Most people in your lives are going to start to question why you're doing what you're doing, which is why we get on a bodybuilding stage, at least I do. Now, I've been doing this for so long, no one questions it. When I start looking leaner, people just say, hey, are you doing a show? Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. And I did No Shave November. I am getting rid of this beard. I think it's getting a little long for me. So I probably need to do a life update. If you guys would like a life update video, I could probably do that this week. We moved into a new house. I'm building myself a new office. Oh man, there's just so much stuff going on. But yeah, I don't like to bore you guys with vlog stuff if you don't enjoy it. But anyway, neither here nor there. That is the video. That is why you're not getting below 11%, because your accountability is not as high as it needs to be. You did an amazing job getting to where you're at, but you can always do more. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, so send me those questions on my Instagram. All right, bye.